dream. I used to think I was a human being. Now look at me, looking ahead at all the memories. Yeah, imagine me, imagining you, imagining me. Attaining peace, you gotta sit still to be crowned as king. Oh my God, I'm in my flow state. I found God and now I know me. Brand new mode, I'm in my own lane. Those who know, you know they don't say. Those who say they know don't know a thing. My eyes closed, but I still see the way. Come home, I heard a sweet voice say, when I get the call, I'll be on the way. My spirit flying high in multicolored rain. Send my spirit flying high, I'm going up again. Infinite energy, eternity flow. Go round and round and around we go. Limitless expansion of my soul. Go round and round and around I go. Infinite energy, eternity flow. Go round and around we go. Limitless expansion of my soul. Go round and around I go. Oh my God, I never felt this. I found God and then I found peace. Behind those stars is where you'll find me. I'm at home inside my own dreams. Those who say they know don't know a thing. My eyes closed, but I still see the way. Come home, I heard a sweet voice say, when I get the call, I'll be on the way. I'm in the present, right between the future and the past. Gotta hold on tight, cause I'm going fast. Infinite energy, eternity flow. Go round and around we go. Limitless expansion of my soul. Go round and around I go. Infinite energy, eternity flow. Go round and around we go. Limitless expansion of my soul. Go round and around I go.
What is going on, you guys? Wow, that song puts you in like such the energy, you know. So we're back for the final day of our time management challenge, guys. And if you guys were here for the first 2 days, like today, the third day, the final day, is going to be amazing. We got a special guest, guys, that's going to drop major knowledge, mind melting moments, but also like give you the insights of things that are going to help you get to the next level. Now, when I tell you we got a heavy hitter, like heavy hitter, I'm talking like when you talking coming and lifting up the guns, this woman, she's unmatched. Her name is Nancy. Now, the queen, you know, kings and queens, we're all kings, and our ladies are queens, right? So Nancy is the alchemist. So we call her Nancy the alchemist. And she does a lot of different things. She's got a lot of different hats that she wears. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring Nancy in. She is going to melt your mind, enlighten your soul, and bring you to the next level with our time management challenge, building lasting time management challenge, or habits, I should say. So without further ado, we're going to bring the heavy hitter up, Miss Nancy, the alchemist. What's going on, Nancy? How you doing?
Peace, 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 peace. I'm feeling good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. I'm out here in the cold, but hey, we trying to help people, manage their time, manage
Yeah,
manage their spirit, all of that stuff. So I'm glad that
yeah.
you took time out of your busy schedule to come chop it up with us and help these individuals get to the next level. I know you got lots of things that you can help them with because they need
Well,
it.
I appreciate the invite. Thank you for having me here. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to
No
be
worries.
heard. You know what I'm saying, and seen.
Yes. So what we're gonna do? The floor is yours. Break it out.
Okay.
Do what you do, and we
Okay.
here.
All right. All right. Well, peace to the collective. Like he said, my name is Nancy the Alchemist. I am a spiritual cultivator, diviner, and emotional intelligence coach. And we're here to talk about time management and the importance of meditation. Um, I like to look at time management. I like to shift focuses. I like to not, or perspective. I mean, I like to make it into something more meaningful to me. So, like time management, I like to say that it's my focus investment. It's where I'm going to put my investment, because this is everything. This is how you create everything in your life, is your focus. And you can do anything with your time, but what are you doing with your focus in that time? So that is a crucial investment, and that's where I put most of my energy towards. What am I looking at? What am I focusing? What am I expanding? What am I building with these thoughts? I recently had a thought to myself. I've been doing this for a long time, and spiritual work is something that is gonna is especially depending on who you are, and you want to change the way you move. That goes with everything. That goes with your thoughts. That goes with your daily routine. So this is why I'm so glad to be here, because this is such an um, important part of our journey to our destinies. How are we going to get there? So, what am I thinking about? Where and what am I moving my matter? What am I moving all my energy towards? Am I just sitting around doing nothing? Am I building towards my goals? So we want to create routines where we are pretty much taking up our whole day. I don't feel that there's any part of my day that is not focused on building. I literally wake up and go to sleep and still haven't done all the things that I wanted to do. Like literally going, because I mean, I have a job. I have to go to work. I got to go to work. I got to take care of my family. I have to go shopping. I have to, do all the things that everybody has to do in our lives. And literally takes my whole day. When I get home, I have to calm down, relieve, decompress, let go of everything. And that's where meditation comes in. That's when that time where you stop processing. We're processing all the time. So we want to take these processors and turn them off for a second, reboot it, let go of data and not think about anything. And when we are able to decompress, let go of all the data, we're also able to receive downloads. That's super important. That comes with the routines, the meditation. Now we are now strengthening our intuition. We're strengthening our ashe by putting all our time and our energy and our rest and our relaxation into the building of our spiritual minds, our spiritual bodies. And I like to think of myself as a tree. with my roots going into the ground. I take my deep breaths and I envision myself as a tree, and all my thoughts are the leaves blowing away. I like to just be, not having to say anything, not having to prove anything to anybody, not having to think any thoughts. My careers, everything, my thoughts about everything are just gone. And as I sit there, my heart starts to, beat, at least where I can hear it now, because now, I'm not thinking about nothing. I can start to hear my breath. I can start to really, really go within without thinking about anything. That kind of relaxation is, like I said, the part that brings on the downloads. We want to work on our chi, our ashe, and take the time to decompress and relax.
Take time to relax. You relax, getting your chi together, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that just being able to. I guess you were talking about being a tree and having your roots go into the ground. So that's like being one with the ground, and not too
Yeah.
many. No, not too many people. There's some, but not too many people understand that we have to reconnect with nature. Get
Yeah.
barefooted and
Mm-hmm.
get
Mm-hmm.
on the ground and what they call it, earthing, I think it's called, or grounding. That's what it's called.
Grounding. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what it's called.
And a lot of people, and like right now in the time when it's cold outside and people aren't outside, again, our focus is everything. Your mind, you're outside. You're in, you're connected. We literally can create every cell and every protein that we need in our bodies by literally focusing, meditating, and believing. I mean, really, faith is everything when it comes to. I get wrapped up in the power of us real quick. I like run towards it every time because
So,
it's so amazing to me.
okay, okay. So let me ask you this: how would somebody deal with stress? Because everybody's got stress out here in the world. I mean, we got you, like you said, you got work, you got kids, you got family. You
Yeah,
know, uh, both all of us coaches have things that we have to do. How would you instruct somebody that's dealing with a lot of stress? How would
yeah,
you instruct them or coach them to be able to reduce that stress? And I think the word is called that we have what we have built up is cortisol. What are some key things to
yeah.
help us lower that cortisol so we're not so hype and amped? Because cortisol is not good. It's really bad cocktail from
No,
what I.
yes, no. It kills people. It's the number one killer. Is stress. Is all the cortisol that's flowing through our bodies. And I wrote something down while Super Song was on. First of all, it was super dope. Um, but some of the things that I do to relieve my stress is to dance. Again, when I come home, I don't just start dancing. Let me stop. Let me get real. Like, I mean, not that I don't do that, but I do take time to do that because, again, we want to be able to move this energy. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, we have cortisol going through us. We want to be able to move the energy.
Right.
So when I come home, I don't just start dancing. I come home and I relax. I start to take off the things that's restricted on my body. I want my body to flow. I either sit um, in my room or basically most of the time I just sit in my room, really kind of right here sometimes,
Right.
and just
Just chill.
yeah,
Just
because
chill.
you have to be able to, and I know it's hard. It's hard to just be like, okay, I'm not going to stress. You're just going to, It's not that. I know, as I'm saying, I don't want to sound like I don't have anything to give you. You have to
Right.
train yourself. You literally have to train yourself. It won't start the first day that you sit down to do it. It's not going to be the next day. It's not going to be the next day after that. You're going to have to literally go and sit down for that minute, for that 2 minutes, and train yourself to start to see the beauty, to start to feel grateful. That's the only way to get out of in your fight and flight cortisol situation. You have to literally baby step your way out of it. You literally have to do that.
That's what's up. That's good
Yeah.
knowledge. A lot of people don't know that. They don't know that you got to take baby steps to get themselves out of that high cortisol levels. A lot of
If
people
you've
don't
been
know that.
doing it, if you've been doing every single day, if your body has been getting that rush of cortisol every single day, you almost get addicted to it.
Oh, okay.
You can get addicted to the bad feelings. You could get addicted to being a victim. You could get addicted to feeling inferior or having inadequate feelings. You could get addicted to it because these are chemicals. Emotions are chemicals. And if you keep giving them to yourself, your body's going to find a way, another situation to now make you feel inadequate again. It's going to find a situation where you're going to now get stressed to get, oh, I'm stressed. You go into a place where it triggers you willingly.
Whew. Mad dime, Joe.
It's funny, but it's not funny. It's
It's
funny,
not,
but it's
but
not
it's
funny.
true. It's mad true, mad true.
Right.
So
So since that is happening in your body, just like any other addict, just like any other thing that has been too much, it has to literally be cleaned up. You ain't, sometimes things gotta soak.
yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes things gotta get washed up a couple times before it gets clean all the way. And we have to look at ourselves, and we have to give ourselves that grace and understand that I may be a mountain of stress. I may be that, but I'm going to take some time every day, whether it be 1 minute, whether it be 2 minutes, whether I can gradually work it up to however many minutes of not thinking about nothing, thinking like a tree. I'm saying all that stuff starting to make sense now that that I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to train yourself to do that. You're going to literally have to stop the thoughts, and that's not easy. That's a baby step. That's an inchworm move because you're to stop these.
Hmm.
But the technique is to sit quietly in nature or in somewhere that you created. You can also create a sacred space in your house, a space where you feel comfortable and you feel safe enough to release and let go. And again, it's not going to happen the first time. It's not going to, it might take you a while. But again, just like anything that you do that's practice, you will get better. You will start to see. You will start to feel better. You will start to receive the download. You will start to see yourself like, oh, I'm doing that again. Oh, I'm moving this way again. And I know what happens on the other end of that, even though I want to do it so bad.
Hmm.
But I'm not going to like what's going to happen on the other end of that.
So
You
basically,
instantly change the direction of your life with the choice. Instead of going back this way, you decide to now go this way. So now you didn't give yourself those chemicals. You didn't give yourself those feelings. So now you're a little less. You're weaning yourself off these things by the small baby step choices that you do every single day.
so that would pretty much be that you're taking the time out to know the behaviors that you were doing to get you to that specific level where you're having high cortisol, and you're now saying, okay, I was doing this, let me take the opportunity, let me breathe for a second, let me
Right.
change behaviors that I take time out to understand what I'm doing to my body so that I can change it, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be mad anymore. So I'm going to have to say, I'm really mad right now. And I don't want to be mad anymore. And like I said, it sounds, but that is the beginning first choice. No matter what, that is your beginning first choice, that I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be this mad right now.
Hmm.
My heart. Some people are literally give themselves heart attacks.
Hmm. That's deep.
It does literally.
That's deep.
They literally give themselves heart attacks because of feelings.
Hmm. That's mad deep.
So yeah. So again,
Oh, the haymakers. Haymakers making people really think. Wow.
now I'm gonna bring in a situation like when you get initiated into EFI, it's so meticulous. I used to be like, why is this so wow? I gotta drink out of a cup. I only gotta sit on this. Like at first, I didn't understand. But now, years later, and in retrospect, when I realize the how meticulous we have to be with ourselves,
Hmm.
then it all makes sense. The reason why you have to drink, you got to do all these specific things is to keep you focused on your path. How else are you going to remember that you are a Yahweh and you have things to do?
Hmm.
I can't sit on this. I have to make sure I'm this. I have to make sure I'm this. I have to make sure this. I have to. So particular, so to stay meticulous on your journey. So
Hmm.
that only makes sense to be as meticulous on yourself because we are initiating ourselves into ourselves. We already initiated, we was born. Now we have to just activate these bio bodysuits that have all the applications. We just don't have the data.
Ah, have
We
all
have we
the applications, just don't have the data.
we don't have no data. We are like an iPhone with no. I don't mean. I'm sorry. I meant no apps. We are like a phone with no apps. It could do all this stuff,
No
but we
iOS.
don't. But we don't have no information to
Wow.
to open up what it can do. Well, you still need the phone app to make phone calls, but this can make phone calls. You need the knowledge of
Hmm.
it. You need the data. And what is data? Data are downloads. What is downloads? Light. What do we have? Molecules. What do everything is all about us downloading these data. Everything is about stopping us from getting these downloads. Everything is about us keeping us focused on our mind, on our feelings, lust, food, people, and situations, so that we are not stopping and getting these downloads that we're being beamed to every single day.
So basically, if you were to make it like a sky, and we have all these, like you said, downloads. So everybody's so busy and so caught up with life, we light and life, we don't have the opportunity to take time out to receive the information that we're supposed to get. Like you said,
Mhm.
a phone with no data. We have all these apps, but with no data, we can't update our iPhone. We can't update our
No,
Samsung phone. That's mad deep.
no,
That's
I
mad
can't
deep.
get rid of these big feelings because I don't know about emotions.
Mm,
So
mm.
I don't know about them. I don't know. I mean, we could go online right now and pull up ways to deal with anger. Anybody can.
Interesting. Mm.
Ways to deal with how to lose weight, how to do everything. The information is there, but now we have to apply.
Apply what we've
Have to
learned.
right. So that's what I'm saying. That's where the practice comes in.
Hmm.
That's where that everyday meticulous application of you calming. I'm about to start cursing, calming down.
It's so
You
good.
know what I'm saying? Calming down,
Hmm.
sitting down, and I'm a tree and I have roots and I'm in the middle of somewhere and I'm not thinking about nothing. And it may only last for a minute. It may only last 5 minutes. But the more and more you do it, the more and more better you're going to get. We
Hmm.
want to be able to breathe in deeply, have our stretch our bodies. We have to remember that these bio body
Like,
suits are
ah,
here to help us. And
ah.
if we're all stagnant and we don't stretch our bodies, we don't move our ashe, we don't move our energy, we are going to be stuck in these fight and flight situations. We're going to be stuck here.
Hmm.
So it is a must for us to rest, turn off our processors,
Rest
bring
and
in data, bring in the application so that we can open up the lamp of God.
Shay. So much
Wow.
value. Oh, like mind melting. Jeez, got me all warm and fuzzy inside because that's mad good information. I never thought about it like that. Never thought about it like that. Learn
I
something.
realized I was going to. That's why I was like, "Oh my God, I'm going like boom to the moon, man!" You guys are. We're so powerful that we can go boom.
It's all good
Straight
because
up.
a lot of people don't get the opportunity to slow down. They don't get
Yeah.
the opportunity to relax their body. A lot of people are on go 100% of the time, and then they're wondering why they got inflammation in their chest and their knees and their back hurt, arm hurt, leg hurt, everything hurts. They don't take the time to water themselves. That's what you're talking about, watering ourselves.
For sure. And actually drinking water, people. I know a lot of people are not drinking water. We
No,
drying
Calling
up.
y'all out.
Right. I'm like, I already know. I see them at my job. I'm like, what? Like, you don't ever drink water? Like, whoa. Like, whoa. Like,
want
you
no
gonna,
water? You don't want no
yeah.
water? I
Yeah,
think a lot
people.
of people got caught up with the whole what is the best water to drink because we have all the things that
Yeah.
this water here, this water here. There's so many different waters. What would you suggest people to drink if they saw this video? What water would you suggest them to drink?
Well, I just bought me a water. What is it? What is this? A hydrating rock. It hydrates the water, and that sounds crazy, but it makes it H3O. I don't know
H-
if you guys heard of Yaki Awakened,
I
that
have
brother who, yeah.
I haven't heard of him.
So you know that structured water from the fruits is the best water to drink. Why we hydrate more drinking fruits. This makes that water. This structures the water.
Oh,
And
okay. Learn
I
something
just
new.
bought this on Black Friday for like $20. But it's small. It is like real personal. You do want something bigger, but I was like, I'm gonna just get it anyway. And we also know that we can take water. There's filters out there. That's what I'm saying. Like there's filters out there. You can filter your water. I don't know where you guys are, but you can also look for springs in your area.
Like an
And
artesian well.
yeah, like an artesian well.
Okay.
You have them out here. Again, we have access to filters everywhere.
Where are
And
you
Walmart.
located?
I live in Gary.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So there's a well literally not too far from my house. It is a actual spring that is springing up fresh spring water 24 hours a day. This well is this spring tap,
Okay.
artesian well.
Artesian well, yeah. I got that
Yes.
from Pops back in the.
It has a lot of iron. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of iron. You can smell the sulfur. You can smell all the minerals in it. It's very earthy. It's very welly.
Very earthy
But
belly.
yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
It's good for you.
again, yeah, it has all the. It's like I said, we live on an aquifer. We live on top of aquifers over here. Well, first of all, we're already by the lake. We're literally the lake is like 20 minutes away from me.
Okay.
There's all kinds of rivers and streams going through here. When the train passes by, we literally shake. And I'm like, oh my God, we're on water. Because like we're literally like, I'm like, we gotta be. Literally, we shake like that. I'm like, we're on water. We have to be on water. So there's water under me. And so that's what I'm saying. There's tons of water everywhere. Thank God.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm saying. You could look for that. You could look for those to get natural spring water. Again, filter it, boil it, whatever you feel like. People have been drinking it for years. Nobody's dead, you know. Um, And or if you buy purified water, you can obviously I would still purify it again. I do that.
That would be
Um
okay.
and if you find out, you can, I just did it. There's little drops you can buy online to see if your water's acidic or not. I literally just did it because I wanted to see if it did something, and it did. It brought it up to to regular like pH level, just neutral. But my purified water that I bought from Aldi's was literally 4. It was highly acidic,
Hmm.
Mm.
highly acidic. So if people are drinking Aldi water, that water is highly acidic, literally. And I'm like, oh my God, right. First of all, right, I just, because I've been had these drops, I just did it today because I wanted to know if this thing was doing something. But it was highly acidic. So I had to, again, I'm a researcher. I love to research. I looked up to see how can I, at least bring it up, neutralize it, because neutral water is great too. And it said to put a teaspoon of baking soda in some water, dissolve it, and to pour it in there, and you're good. It's just a chemical reaction. It's gonna just get rid of all the acid, and then now it's either neutral or slightly alkaline.
Okay. Lots of
So
information.
that's
Whew.
what I'm saying. The information is out there. Everything is out there. We have everything at our fingertips, and
Just gotta know to go look for it.
yeah, and we have to apply and we have to learn. We have to learn it, we have to apply it, and we have to believe. We have to have faith in ourselves and what we're doing. Because if we could do everything, we could do everything, we could know everything. But if in the back of your mind you're like, this some fuck shit gonna happen, then it will.
Apply.
Then it will. I promise it will. I promise it will. We are the one that carry the energy. We are the ones that are projecting this whole. We are the authors. We are the authors. So you
Hmm.
really, I suggest everyone to work on their faith, strengthen their intuition. Again, take these baby steps, because that's what's gonna hold your routine together. We've put many routines. All of us have got in our journals a whole outlined schedule for your whole day. I'm pretty sure most of us do. But what's going to hold it together is those baby steps towards your core values and who you are as a person, and why you do the things that you do, and why you feel the things that you feel.
Hmm.
Wow. I'm
Whew.
loving this so much.
Me too.
I'm loving this so much. This is perfect. I want to thank you so much, Nancy, the alchemist, the one and only, for making time to be here with us today. Um, this is so powerful to be able to come into the final day of our time management challenge. Um, this has been all about showing up, committing to mastering time, and making sure that we encourage others to do the same thing. Because, of course, time management is life management. So, I want to reflect on a lot of the things that you said, and just recap some of those, major MMMs, the mind melting moments, those MBMs, mind blowing moments. I think it's really great because yesterday we focused on strategies to be able to boost productivity. And of course, we covered being able to structure your day with, blocking out time for, different activities and things like that, overcoming procrastination, staying motivated.
Mhm.
But I think we downplay or don't give enough attention to how important, how essential rest is as it relates
Mhm.
to being able to increase your productivity.
Mhm.
And meditation is one of those great places to be able to refuel, to recharge, and make sure that, our batteries are full so we can show up without going through these burnouts and things like that. And today is really all about turning everything that we've learned over these past couple days into lasting habits and being able to, figure out how we can not just meditate for a day or two or a week or two, but to work these into
Yeah.
things that will be lifestyles, right? Make
Mhm.
these positive
Mhm.
habits our lifestyles. On day one, we identified things that we want to remove. Day two, we looked at things we want to include using habit
Mhm.
triggers, like waking up, triggering meditation or triggering some time for prayer or time for rest, and
Yeah.
creating a system that really fits into our life. Um, of course, tackling challenges. And we don't have to do it alone. We had to create Freedom
Yeah.
Academy where we can be able to share our successes, share our challenges, our difficulties, and ultimately, we want to ensure that everybody's time management journey is not just a success, but a long-term success. So,
Yeah.
you talked about um, one of the first things you mentioned that caught my attention was like when you go into your meditation, you talked about how you envision yourself as a tree with the roots, and you see, if I'm correct, you said you see your very thoughts as the leaves that are
Yeah.
blowing away. And I'm like, I love getting new, um, what do I call it? Perspectives of meditation, new,
Mm-hmm.
um, I guess it's a perspective, uh,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
uh vantage point or whatever we want to call it
Mm-hmm.
when you're going
Hmm.
into those meditations, things to hold on to and guide you through it. Um, and I would love to be able to, take our community through one of those guided meditations of what it's like to be that tree and feel that
Hmm.
sense of being grounded, feel those thoughts leaving our minds, feel those stresses leaving our minds. You also talked about how thoughts create feelings, and personally, I know I mentioned this to you in a little bit before we started. I was like, I want to be able to grow as it relates to my emotional intelligence, because I feel like, in as much as I meditate and in as much as I put effort into maintaining control, I got that Aries sun, got that fiery energy where
Hmm.
it's like, man, I'll be trying to cool down sometimes. And so meditation is one of those things that is it's essential. I gotta make sure I incorporate it. It's a lifestyle thing for me. And
Yeah.
I met with a therapist some years back. I was actually in Florida, and I was talking with a therapist, and he told me something in that session that stuck with me. And I don't remember how we got on the topic, but he told me that our thoughts are the things that create the feelings. And he was letting me know, like, you can't control your feelings. Like, the
Yeah.
effort isn't in to control the feelings, it's in controlling the thinking that creates the feelings. And I was just like,
Hmm.
wow. That's when it got so much easier to be like, if I'm feeling a way I don't want to feel, I don't need to worry about the feeling. I need to look back and say, well, what am I thinking about that's making me feel that way? And then I can be like, let's think about this,
Let's think about
let's
something else.
exactly. And you
Let me
said
go
people
work
out here
out.
literally giving heart attacks. Right. Let me go
Yeah.
work out. Let me move and groove, dance. Right. I love to footwork, be around Chicago, juke music,
Hmm.
house music, footwork tracks, and get the energy up,
Yeah.
release that. And those have always been good environments and places where I can move and groove. And like you said,
Mm-hmm.
be active, right?
Mm-hmm.
To activate. And I think the key
Yeah.
word in being able to activate once we get those downloads and that data is the keyword act, right?
Yes.
And so, one thing we talk about here is like, be, do, have, right? So anything like, let's just say hypothetically, we're talking about being a spiritual cultivator, right?
Hmm.
In order to be a spiritual cultivator, the very first thing is to actually be a spiritual cultivator and to have that faith in your mind that that's what I am. I am a
Yeah.
spiritual cultivator, and now that I know that, I'm going to be it, and I'm going to act like a spiritual cultivator. I'm going to do what a spiritual cultivator does, and as a result, I'll have what a spiritual cultivator has. And so
Yeah.
that formula, be, do, have, working that consistently to be able to create what we want to create, but
Hmm.
also remembering to merge that into our habits.
Yes.
Thinking about what we want to do, the habits that we want to create based on what it is that we're being. And
Hmm.
with that being said, you know, you mentioned also that we're in the age of information, or you mentioned that it's about how we have the information at our fingertips. We all have so much information, but now it's time to actually do something or
Hmm.
to apply it, right? And
Hmm.
so, even backstage before we got on this call, I was talking about how, you know, the age of information is upon us. We're moving into the age of skill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has
Yep.
information. The information is readily available. I'm reading books faster than I ever read books in my life.
Yeah.
We got Google. Google was a thing, but we got Google with AI to be able to answer questions faster and do the Googling
Yeah.
for us. So that's an even playing field for
But
everybody
that's
to have that
copying
information.
us.
Mhm.
AI is trying to be like us. We
Mhm.
have that capacity. We have that
Exactly.
capacity to hold way. We already have way more information inside of us than a computer does, and
Mhm.
access to everything.
To the cloud, beyond the
Right,
cloud.
that's what I'm saying. We have access to everything. So AI wants to be like us. And like you're saying with reading the books, that is great because again, you're training your brain now. Now your comprehension level is going up. Now
Mhm.
when people are talking to you, you don't have a slowed reaction of comprehending. I used to be like, man, I wish I would have said after I calmed down,
Mhm.
after I finally really comprehend what has been said to me because my emotions went up. I didn't hear anything no more because now I'm feeling things and I can't get past these emotions to
Mhm.
finally listen. But again, with your comprehension, you can hear what somebody's saying to you and then articulate a response back because I heard you, regardless of however you made me feel. I heard you, and here's my response.
Mhm. Mhm. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so being that um even like you said, the comprehension, the listening, and all of those things are gifts and not talents, but these are things that we
Skills.
naturally possess. And it's looking to get as close as it can to be like us. See, it's trying to do a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, and as much as we all have information, now it's about being able to have the skills. We can all look up how to build a skyscraper, but how many people actually have that skill to be able to transfer it, right? Um, that's what sets us apart as we move forward. Especially for the youth coming, generations as they come ahead, information is there, but we want to make sure that we have skills. And one of the most important skills is time management, to be able to manage our time, which again is managing our life. And so, um, today we discussed the connection between effective time management and stress reduction, which, like we said, how
Mm-hmm.
stress being one of the number one killers, and people are literally out here giving themselves heart attacks from not being
Yeah.
able to properly create the habits that will reduce the stress, reduce the cortisol, right? To even
Mm-hmm.
drink the water to hydrate the system so that things could flow,
Mm-hmm.
and um, all of that is very important. And so, um, I know that you have been um what's the word, like, I was just saying, amazing guide along my journey. We've done so many amazing events, different bonfires and
Mm-hmm.
meditation events and everything with OA, and just
Mm-hmm.
everything that you built as the alchemist. And I felt like you would be the perfect person to be able to guide our community into a meditation, whether people are beginners and this will be their first time experiencing that moment of just slowing
Mm-hmm.
down and working to allow the mind to, or allow the tree to release those leaves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever we want to
Mm-hmm.
go
Mm-hmm.
with. But if you would give us the honor of guiding us through, uh, meditation that will help to instill the the skill of time management, and again reinforce the importance of rest for the purpose of restoration.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna ask everyone to find a nice space to get comfortable and relax your bodies. Take some deep breaths. If you feel you have to move your neck or maybe stand up before you sit back down again, just to kind of loosen up a little bit. And like I said, get into a good position where you feel good, you feel rested, relaxed. I want you to we're going to take some deep breaths. We're going to start out with some deep breaths, diaphragmatic breaths. We're going to go for my diaphragm. So we're going to take a deep breath in on the count of 4. We're going to hold for 1 second, out to the count of 4. We're going to do that a couple times to try to just, again, put ourselves in a good position. So take a deep breath in, hold, deep breath in, out, deep breath in, out. One more time. Deep breath in, hold, out. Empty those lungs out. All right. With your eyes closed, take a, with your eyes closed, take another deep breath, one more deep breath. I want you to see yourselves in a garden, again, taking root into the ground, going deep into the ground. Your body is going up to the sky as you continue your breaths. We have a tree full of leaves and the wind going all around our bodies. You feel through each limb. Don't hold on to those leaves. Just let them go. Let them fly away with each breath. More and more are gone. Feel the wind, the sun, your breath, the leaves becoming more and more bare. Continue to breathe. We have light all around us as this tree. It's the activating light. All your cells are rejoicing as you feel things just leave you. Stress, worries, cares. Let it slip away. You continue to breathe. Breathe in that good ashe. Breathe out that stagnant air. Breathe in that good ashe. Breathe out that fear. Breathe in that good ashe. Breathe out that procrastination. Breathe in that good ashe. Breathe out that stagnation. We are grateful. We are grateful for where we are. We are proud of who we are. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. How you feel? I feel spiritually juicy.
Yes, yes, I feel spiritually juicy. That was amazing. I loved being able to have those affirmations at the end. My phone rang. I didn't even bother to open my eyes, see who was calling, mute, ignore, nothing. I'm in mode. I'm letting leaves go.
Right. I wish I had my sound bowls. That's usually what I'm doing,
Oh,
while I'm doing the meditation. I'm usually, you know,
yeah,
think about the tree. Ooh,
right.
I'm just, you know, so I'm just like,
Yeah,
okay.
I know
Mm,
for sure.
yeah,
Man, sound bowls is powerful, getting that vibration in the room. Um,
yeah.
yeah, definitely powerful. Um, and that was a quick hitter right there,
Mm-hmm.
elevated quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want everybody to make sure to support the Queen Nancy, the alchemist. You see down here at the bottom, the divine revolver at gmail.com. You all can contact her for spiritual consultations, divination. If you all need emotional intelligence coaching, please reach out to her. If you all want to share the love and send some positive energy her way, that is
Mm-hmm.
also her Zelle. You all can shoot something to her, a blessing, the divine revolver at gmail.com. I definitely want to encourage you all to support and just continue to, fellowship with us at Create Freedom Academy. We got so many things in store. This time management challenge was all about getting us in tune for the amazing year that is 2025, and it starts today.
Mm-hmm.
We ahead of the game.
Yes.
We already have the faith in what 2025 is going to bring. Might be 2020 faith. Might be
Yes.
my motto this go round.
Mm-hmm.
2024 was
Mm-hmm.
let's go, let's grow. So everybody knows, if you've been around 2024, we was going and growing. Make sure you all check out seasonalfreebies.com. We have some amazing freebies for you all there. Of course, my new book, The Skill of Effective Time Management, is available there for a limited time only at no cost. It has everything that you need to have an amazing 2025 in terms of your time management, your life management locked in. So please go to seasonalfreebies.com right now, and we're gonna keep it rocking and rolling. And as we be in those trees, let's make sure that we letting that rain go away. And
Mm-hmm. We
thank you
got to
so
get
much for
watered.
this. Right. We gotta get water. We gotta
We
get
got to be
water.
happy when it's raining too. Grateful. We got to be grateful for the rain as well.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All day, every day. I hear DJ,
Mm-hmm.
DJ, DJ O in the back.
That's me,
Mm-hmm.
guys. That's me. You know how we do, giving you guys all the energy that we can possibly give you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah. Bring the energy,
Energy,
bring the
guys.
energy. Boom, boom,
Energy,
boom, boom,
energy,
boom.
energy, energy, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
So, Alchemist Nancy, the Alchemist, ladies and gentlemen, she does her thing. She came out here and gave us the most amazing meditation that we could possibly have, as well as just put us in a whole different mindset with all those mind blowing moments, guys. As well as, like Coach said, show Nancy some love, the Alchemist. Show her some love. So, if you guys want to talk to her, email her. If you want to throw her a little something for her time, information is there at the bottom so that you guys can show her some love for stopping by and spending so much of her gracious time that she has with us today. And remember, guys, this is the final day of the season 4 time management challenge, and another episode complete, I guess you
Should
could
we
say.
hit him? Should we hit him with a bonus day tomorrow? Cause we've
I
been
think we
rocking out.
should. I think we should.
We should hit him with a bonus day.
I had to Nancy come with her bowl, her sound bowl.
Uh-oh.
I got some bowls. You already know I'm bowling. You already know I do the buzz.
We will see what happens tomorrow. Maybe we can come with that bonus day. We have to conversate. Have a bonus day because they ain't ready. They ain't ready for what we bringing. They ain't ready.
They're gonna have to get ready.
A lot of stuff happening.
A lot of stuff happened.
Wherever y'all catching us, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever it is, we want to thank you for trusting us to guide you through this challenge, to guide you through this meditation. We're all so proud of all the progress that you've made these past couple of days. We can't wait to see and celebrate everything that you accomplished. So let's go ahead and make those dreams happen and keep bringing that big energy.
Hey!
Check out createfreedomacademy.com. We're going to keep it rocking and get your freebie at seasonalfreebies.com. Much love, family.
Take it easy, guys. Y'all have a great night. Remember to be blessed and less stress, guys. Take it easy now.
Praise to the chiefs of heaven. I salute the owner of the white cloth. It is the owner of the white cloth that we serve. It is the owner of the white cloth that we serve. Chief of white cloths goes to bed in white, wakes up in white. The chief of the white cloth, he creates at will. We thank you. Ashe, 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 Ashe.